Hello there. How's everybody doing? Happy Friday. Thanks for everybody for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Hope you're having a great start to your Friday. Hope you've had a great week. Those of you who attended Tableau conference last week, I hope settling in and I hope you're settled back in to your normal work routine and ready to enjoy another Workout Wednesday live. So let's go ahead and quickly take a look at what we're going to be doing today. And there we go. So let's do the circle today. What do you say? All right. So here we are. So this is Donna. She's building on what we did last week. She provides links to her challenges and workbooks and solutions there. So if you haven't done week 13 yet, you can go back and start from the beginning. But so that's where we're going to start off from where we left. We're going to start from where we left off and kind of create two copies. But essentially what you can see here is we've got the segmented bar chart, and we've got, if you click on one of the subcategories, it opens a kind of just a yearly bar chart with the values, which is pretty cool. So that'll be fun. So let's do that. And then you can see here that everything below it, like you can see like a bar chart opens up below whatever you've clicked on, right? And then you click on it and then it goes away. So I did not get enough sleep last night. Okay. So you can see here what's interesting is we don't have a requirement for the number of sheets. So whenever I look at this, if we open this up in split view, and I'm trying to see kind of okay, this is interesting because I'm not. These are separate sheets. I know that for sure. These are definitely separate sheets. These are not happening. This is not all in one sheet. Now, what I'm curious about is whether or not this is like is each subcategory a sheet, like its own sheet, and then they've like set a reference, right? They've like set a reference, like she set a reference line on each sheet to have a normalized access across all sheets, and then she created individual like that's one way to go about it, is you would have a sheet for each subcategory and then a sheet for each year and subcategory, right? So that would be a lot of sheets. That's one way to do it. I don't really want to go down that road if I don't have to. Surely there's another way to do this. Oh, what if... I'm just trying to think out loud about how to go about approaching this. I certainly don't think we have to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We certainly don't have to make 17 times 17 sheets times another plus another 17. Yeah, we don't need to make 34. We are not going to make 34 sheets. We could. We absolutely could. That would absolutely get you to where you need to go, but I don't think that's what we want. I think potentially, what if we did two sheets where this is the original sheet, this is a sheet that's hidden based on, and it only opens whenever a whenever a subcategory is open. And then this sheet is just the lower, this sheet is just all of the subcategories that have a higher rank than what you've selected. I think that's the way to do this. So that's the way that I'm going to approach this. I'm going to try and figure out a way. This sheet will stay the same. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to duplicate it. I'm going to duplicate this sheet to get this, right? So I don't have to rework anything. I don't have to redesign anything. I'm just going to duplicate it. So I'm going to have two versions of this segmented bar chart. First, so then essentially what we're going to have, my goodness, this, I apologize if you're watching this live. Yawning is I don't know. I apologize for yawning. I'm tired. Okay. I'm going to duplicate the segmented bar chart. However, on the dashboard, whatever I have, the one that I duplicated is going to be hidden by default, as well as the year breakdown. It's going to be by default hidden. These two are only going to show up when I've selected a subcategory via probably a parameter action. When I select a subcategory, I will populate the subcategory name, and I'll populate the I'll populate the subcategory name and the total sales of that selected subcategory. And then what we'll do from there is we will create a sheet. This sheet is just going to be sum of sales by year for where the selected subcategory equals the subcategory. This sheet is going to be the sum of sales by subcategory where sum of sales is less than the selected subcategory sum of sales. And then we'll have to add that again. We'll have to add another filter to this sheet that also says either give me, that basically says only return the subcategories where the sum of sales is greater than the selected subcategory sum of sales. Otherwise, return all. That's going to be my approach. So let's build that. Enough talking, enough theorizing. Let's go. All right, so this is so we'll call this the upper subcat. We'll duplicate it. Nope. hold on. The first thing I'm going to do is we need to let's create a parameter first. And that parameter is going to be what? It's going to be it's going to be P subcategory. It's going to be a string field. It's going to be that. And it'll be defaulted to all. Right? Okay. So we'll do that. Next thing we need to do is we need to create a calculated field that says case P subcategory when when it equals that, it's going to be down. Else that way. Wrap those in quotes. And end it. Bad character. What? Okay. There. Yeah, that was weird. Call this triangle, because why not? Triangle is going to go out on rows, and that's what we get. That's good. And then we'll bring that in. And then why don't we add just to make sure this is working, right? So add a action change parameter on subcategory. And it's going to be on P subcategory none when set the value to all. This is action subcategory. Okay, click that. Now let's see what happens. Okay, I get it down, right? That's good. Now, there we go. So you can see that is, like, it's down. That's good. There we go. All right, so that works. Okay, cool. All right, so that's the first part. Now what we need to do is let's figure out how to remove everything. So let's do another parameter, and this is going to be the P subcat sales. And yeah, we'll have it 1. Yep, that's fine. Doesn't matter that. And now we need to create a if then return the sales. Is greater than or equal to sum of sales. It's going to be true, and it's going to go away because right now, because I don't have a selected subcategory, and here, so let's do, I actually want to change this to $1 million. Right? And so now, hopefully what happens, okay, so that didn't, because what I want to happen, so let's talk through this here. So storage. I think I need to do some more here. Okay. Oh, I guess this has to be. do subcategory of sales. Put that on detail. Okay. Let's do this. Let's do subcat total sales fix subcat sum sales. Okay. Okay, yep. All right. Okay, so now what I think I need to do is, now what I can do is go to actions, change parameter. This is a sales, subcategory total sales, sum, clearing the selection goes to that. Okay, so let's show this. Okay. And we'll show the piece of cat. Get 2 million. Okay. So let's do subcategory total sales is less than or equal to, no, yeah, greater than or equal to the subcategory sales. And then that goes here, and we select true, and that goes away. Because nothing is greater than it, right? Okay, so because we have You can see here that, like, as these things are changing, what is this? There we go. Okay, that's it. Okay. All right. So, so let's do this again, and let's go to this, and let's do this. Okay. So, then we'll select this, and we'll only do trues. So now when I select this, I should see just 3 rows. Perfect. That's good. That's what I want. Okay, so we're getting there, right? So I've selected this. I only see anything above it. So now let's duplicate this. But now let's change this to false. That will go blank. And then we'll call this lower. Right? And then what we'll do is click on storage. I get 3 rows, and then I should see everything below storage. And then I go back here, deselect. That goes away. There we go. There it is. So that's our, does that make sense? Hopefully that makes sense. Okay. So what are we gonna do now? Now we need that bar chart. So let's do order date of year on rows. And then we'll do min of 1, and you'll see why I'm doing this in a minute. Min of 1. I'm going to put my subcategory this will be year filter. We want this to be subcategory equals p sub. Here, let's do binders, and then we'll do this. Okay. So then what we'll do is we will do sum of sales. Well, what we need to do is sum of sales divided by the window max of sum of sales, and that's going to be this is going to be the norm sales. default format this to a currency. There we go. And then what we'll do is we'll take that norm sales and put that out here. But we will take, so what you can see, hopefully, is we have a line, right? We have a line that's going all the way from 0 to 1. And then we have a bar, which is the sum of, which is the essentially the normalized sum of sales, and essentially it's just shown as a percentage of the max, right? It's just an index. That's what it's called, an index of sum of sales. So the shape is still the same way, because if I take this back out, right? If we look at this, right? See, the shape of the line is the exact same, but the values are percentages rather than that. So that way, that's how we can get this kind of dummy axis here. So now what we can do is we can take this over here and synchronize, and then that's how you get that kind of that really nice kind of look to it. So now what we'll do is we'll do what did she? I think she gave us some colors. Yeah, there we go. So actually, I think we'll just remove measure names and then change the color. There we go. And then we'll just hide all this. Clean this up. No dividers. And no grid lines. Like that. And then we'll get rid of this. There we go. So there's our 3 sheets. This is our year breakdown. Okay, so now what we need to do is we need to figure out how about we need to, so let's fix our calculated field names here. This is sales eval. I don't know. Okay. So in order to do, so here's how we're going to put this all together. I'm going to keep these selected here. So there's this. I'm going to put lower subcategory. Let's do a vertical container. Let's put this here, and let's put year breakdown right below it. And then let's put lower subcategory down below that. Hide all of our parameters. And then how about we distribute evenly? No, let's not distribute evenly. There we go. Hide that title. There we go. If I keep the current value of these, what happens? Oh, I need to do fit width. Nope. Fit height. Nope. There we go. There it is. And then if we do this, so I guess we don't even need to use dynamic zone visibility. We just do it all with filters. We just do it all with filtering, right? So that's pretty cool. And then everything goes away, and then I select machines, and I get the year breakdown, and then I select bookcases. See, that's the thing that I don't understand, because I'm selecting it from another sheet. I mean, and it says I'm doing it right there. Do I need to just have these on the upper one? There we go. And then change, and then do it again for lower. I mean, it's not really. So there you go. I think that's that'll do it, right? Pretty cool. Oop. Let's go. Yeah, whatever. All right. So there you go. Cool. Awesome. And then what we'll do is we will save to Tableau public as segmented bar charts with drill down. And there you have it. So that was a fun challenge. We got there. Yeah. Thank you so much for tuning in. Appreciate it. My name is Sean Miller, Hipster Viz Ninja. Like that sign says, we are data people. Go forth and viz.